So when the game first launched, non-Korean residents were unable to purchase anything from the store because all the payment methods were restricted to having a Korean residential number. However, now, people have been able to pay in the store for a few days through PayPal when they added it. Please note that this only works for the PC client version of the game because the mobile version of the game still requires a Korean payment method. And even more recently, they also added the ability to pay via credit card straight up instead of just PayPal. So in total, this makes three ways for non-Korean players to purchase items from the store: PayPal, credit card, and Mint. Although Mint is a bit more long-winded and convoluted, so I recommend PayPal or credit card to pay. Now let's move on to the value calculations of all the good packs in the store. So please note, I'm only breaking down the value of the packs that can be easily broken down into diamond values. So I'm not breaking down any of the packs that have the SSR Revelation Stones, for example. So this means I'll mainly be breaking down the packs with red and blue keys, stamina, and raw diamonds inside them. And those are the packs that most people will purchase anyway, and they are usually the packs with the best value, so they will be the most popular in the end. So before we get into the packs, I've broken down the values I've used for each of the items in the packs. So every stamina, I've given it a 1/3 diamond value. This is based on the cheapest refresh option with quartz, with diamonds. So that is 40 diamonds for 120 stamina, which means one stamina is equal to 1/3 of a diamond. Red and blue keys are 88 diamonds. That's self-explanatory because that is the purchase price for the keys in the store. So we're starting off with the permanent packs, so the packs that will always be in the store no matter what. So the first one is the new only pack, which is a very cheap pack for new players. It's only 1500 won and it gives 5 red keys, which equals a value of 440 diamonds. Since this pack is so cheap and it has such high value for the price, it has a diamond per one conversion value of 0.29, which is very high compared to the rest, as you'll see later. Also gives a bonus SR unit, which is not counted into the diamond value calculation because there's no way to convert the value of a unit into a diamond consistently. So overall, there's a very good pack. Even with the raw diamond value, without counting the bonus contents, it's already the best value pack in the game so far. So the next pack on the list is the daily benefits pack. There's two options in here. The first one is the better one, and the more value one, which is the diamond supply. There's an option to pay once a day, or if you buy 7 days at once, you get a pretty good discount. So that is what you should do. When you buy it for 7 days, you get the price of 8800 won, and it gives you 150 diamonds a day for 7 days, which means you get 1050 diamonds over the 7 days for 8800 won, which converts to a value of 0.1119 basically, which is pretty good value. It's ranked 4th on the list over here. And that's not including the bonus contents of 35,000 gold in total, but this isn't that great compared to other bonus contents like an SR unit, for example. So it's a bit more negligible, but the raw diamond value here is still extremely good compared to most of the other packs. So next up, we have the second daily benefits pack, the Heavenly Support Package, and same with the other pack above. You can purchase it once a day for 4400 won. Or if you get it for 7 days, you get a decent discount to 27,000 won. So it gives 14 red keys and 350 stamina over the 7 days, which gives a total value of 1350 diamonds. But since the price is a bit high, it really lowers the value of it to only about 0.05 diamonds per one, which means it's about average to below average on the list of all the packs here. So it's a low priority pack for low spenders. Also, the bonus contents of the daily benefits pack 2 is pretty negligible. It's only 140k gold and 7000 XP, which isn't that amazing. So I wouldn't really consider this as a big bonus. Next up, we have the classic monthly pack, which lasts a month or 30 days, obviously. So this one gives 150 diamonds instantly and 50 diamonds per day. So that's a total of 1650 diamonds. And the price is pretty good as well. It's only 6000 won. So the value of it is pretty high overall, which is 0.275 diamonds per one spent, which brings it to the second place on the list of packs. Very good value, so low spenders should prioritize this pack at first. Next up is a weekly pack that's restricted to once per week, the Equipment Special Package. It gives 5 blue keys, which is 440 diamonds, at a price of 8.8k one, which is pretty high for what you get, so compared to the other packs, obviously. So it gives an average to below average value of 0.05 diamonds per one. So the last of the permanent packs we have is just buying the diamond straight up with cash. So this is only abusing the 200% first time top up for each price point to get a decent value. Otherwise, it's not really worth it at all unless you're like a mega whale and you just want to get tons of diamonds, I guess. So as you can see, the price points here are all pretty similar except for the first one, which is about 20% worse value than the rest. But the other ones are pretty average, going from 0.05 to 0.055 on average. So brings it to the middle of the pack towards the bottom of the list, but it's still decent if you really need, if you already bought everything else and you still need some extras. So now that we're done with the permanent packs, we're moving on to the limited ones. So these are the packs that are available in the store at the time of recording here, and they usually last in the store for about a week to 2 weeks on average. So the first one we have here is a gathering pack, and there's 2 options for it. You can get 20 red keys or 20 blue keys or both, depending on what you want. They both have the same value. They both cost the same, 32,001, and 20 blue and red keys are equivalent value of 1,760 diamonds. So this comes to a result of 0.055 diamonds per one, which is just basically middle of the pack out of the values of all the packs here. So unless you're in really dire need, if you're a low spender of extra keys to like hit pity right before a banner expires, a pack like this would be kind of low priority otherwise. The next pack we have here is Shinseong Special Package. I hope I said that right. And it's limited to only 1 purchase. It's 12,001 for 6 blue keys, which is 528 diamonds, which gives a value of 0.044 diamonds per one, which is by itself a pretty low value pack. So you definitely don't want to be prioritizing this as a low spender. However, it gives a lot of bonus contents that we can't convert into diamond value straight up. So it gives 20 of each gear material upgrade selector. So if you're really low on gear materials and gear material upgrades and you don't want to spend your energy on grinding it using the energy, then I guess you can just get this pack. But since it's like on the bottom of the list out of all these packs, then I don't really recommend this, especially for low spenders. Next up here, we have a Heavenly Wish package, and it's limited to 2 purchases only, and it's by far the best value of all the limited time purchases right now. And I think there's 3 or 4 days left on this pack, so if you're a low spender, then I highly recommend you considering getting both of these packs, because it's just super high value for the cost. So it's only 1,101 each, and they give 3 keys. So if you buy it twice, it's 2,201 and 6 red keys. So the value of this is extremely high because of the low cost. So you get, it's a value of 0.24 diamonds per one, which brings it, I think, to third place. So this is almost as good as the 2 best permanent packs in the game. So low spenders, highly recommend. So the last pack we have here is the Battle Pass, aka the Wizard of Infinity, aka the log in the top left. There's like a button that says log. That's the Battle Pass. So the base price is 12,001, but it's upgradable for 14,001 to give a weapon skin and a profile skin. Personally, I don't think it's worth it, and especially if you're a low spender, just stick with the 12,001, the cheaper version. The tricky part about this pack, the Battle Pass, is the diamond value, the raw diamond value is kind of good compared, like it's above average for sure. Just the raw diamond value is above average. It's in 5th place on this list, which is just above average, barely. So that by itself is already a decent purchase, even if you're a low spender. But the meat of this pack is the bonus content. There's like a lot of bonus contents here, and it's hard to judge the value of diamonds here. So if you add all the bonus content value, which I can't put a exact number on, and you add it to the already above average diamond value, it makes this pack, in my opinion, a really good value pack, even for low spenders. because of how much extra bonus stuff you get. So going down the list, we get 1 free random SSR gear by crafting the gear fragments in the furnace in your base. Then we have a gear limit breakstone for a helmet, so it limit breaks any SSR helmet that you have. Then we have 2 SSR rune selectors, so you can choose any rune that you want, and it will give you any set of the rune that you want. It won't give you the specified slot, just the set. So the slot is still random, which is still really good. And then we have 60 rune pieces, which basically just gives you 1 random SSR rune when you use it in your bag. And we have SR gear limit breakstone. This isn't that great, so I just skip over it. You get 1000 rune XP. Again, not that great, but nice to have. Then we have all these gear materials from level 45 to 15, 15 to 45. And same with the trade stones, level 15 to 55 this time. But not as much as a gear, but that's still pretty nice to have. Saves a lot of energy grinding dimensions. Then we have 45,000 gold, that's kind of meh. 90,000 XP, that's kind of meh. And 1 times infinite dream entry, which I guess in turn gives you a lot of gear fragments and random SR gear, and if you're lucky, SSR gear. So overall, I think like the best bonus content in the battle pass is like the top 4 things over here. These things are super high value. So, and the rest, I guess, if you add them all together, they provide some decent value as well. So considering all the bonus contents and the slightly above average raw diamond value of the contents that you have here, I think this pack is a high priority purchase. In summary of all the packs I just went over, if you're a low to mid spender, then you should prioritize these top 5 packs over here. So this is a one-time purchase only. These are limited one-time, two-time purchase onlys. And this one is like once a month as well. These 2 are once a month. And this one is every 7 days. If you're a like kind of really low spender and you only want to get like the most efficient packs, I guess you can skip this one. So medium spenders, this one is still very highly recommended because of the really good value. So if you're a whale, you can just get everything, I guess. There's no need for you to watch this video. The battle pass might seem kind of low value from this list, but has so many extras that like realistically it will be like somewhere around 3rd place, competing for 3rd place at least, because of all the SSR and free SSR runes and stuff you get from it. So as you can see here, this is the monthly pack. Very good value again, by the way. If you're looking to spend any money, then this is one of the first packs you should get. So besides that, we have these 2 extra packs, and you might be wondering what they do. They're very useful depending on your situation, and they could help you a lot. So the first one here is only 1500 won, and what it does is for 30 days, instead of only being able to rewind once, you can rewind plus 8 times, so 9 times in total. So it's helpful if you keep on failing a stage and you want to get like all the trophies in one go, and you want to keep replaying and retrying until you get it right without doing the whole thing over again. There's very nice quality of life for only 1500 won for 30 days. So the next one we have here is 4400 won. It's also a 30-day packs, and it also gives you 125 diamonds the moment you purchase it. But that's not the main selling point. The main selling point is, you know how you have 12 daily sweeps for the rune dungeons, for the academy, for the gear material farm dungeons? You have 12 every day. Well, this one, the first thing it does is it gives you 5 extra, so it gives you 17 instead of 12 every day. And it also gives you a daily bonus for each of those 3 dungeons. So every first 2 times you clear a dungeon every day for each of these dungeons, so you get double the amount that you would normally get from the dungeon for the first 2 times you clear the rune dungeon and the gear material dungeon and academy. So it's basically a +6 double energy efficiency clear bonus every single day. And this also stacks with the ones they give you during the weekends, by the way. So during the weekends, they choose one of the dungeons and they give everybody +2 daily bonus double clears. So instead of having +2, you would have +4 during the weekends if they had that dungeon active. So yeah, I hope my spreadsheet and everything helped. My explanations of every single pack and their values helped you decide which packs are the best depending on your spending situation. This guide is obviously focused towards low and medium spenders because whales can just buy whatever they want. So yeah, hope I helped you and have a good one.